his partners, from Mexico City, Mexico, Hernandez.
Hello, ladies.
And their partner, from Hollywood, California, Joey Ryan.
So here we have our first match of the night, and this match is a 6-man tag match, resulting in a lot of tag veterans being in this match, as we have Scotty2Hotty from Too Cool, X-Pac representing NWO, Gangrel from The Brood, Rick Rude, along with Joey Ryan and Hernandez, two of the tag team specialists from TNA Wrestling. We have Rick Rude and Scotty2Hotty starting out the match here. Now, we saw Scotty2Hotty last night on SmackDown, where he lost that match, unfortunately, to Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre. We'll be seeing Heath Slater later tonight in the other 6-man tag match. It will be the third match of tonight, as we have a headlock going on to Scotty2Hotty from Rick Rude. Tie up in the corner here, as Scotty tried to get some damage onto Rick Rude, but Rick Rude able to kick out of the corner there. You see a hip toss from Scotty2Hotty to Rick Rude. Countered by Rick Rude into a nice toss, keeping Scotty2Hotty in his corner, in the enemy corner here. Now trying to whip Rick Rude around, a nice uppercut here. Rick Rude and Joey Ryan sharing very similar entrances, as we have them tied together. Joey Ryan, most definitely a very big fan of Rick Rude and his ravishingness of his gimmick, as it were, as we have a huge clothesline coming in from Scotty2Hotty. Rick Rude tying up now, whipping around, Scotty2Hotty in for a nice scoop slam there. Rick Rude, the last time we saw him, he was in a 3-man match on ECW, in which he was the man that got pinned in that match. We see him on the outside here with a 1 count. He now gets back into the ring at a 2 count. It looked like he was eyeing our announce table, but decided against it, as X-Pac goes up high and then brings Rick Rude down low with that great arm drag. Last time we saw X-Pac was on WCW this week. He lost a match in which he was with Macho Man Randy Savage, and the two of them were facing Lex Luger and Mr. Perfect of the Four Horsemen. A nice elbow to the face from Rick Rude to X-Pac here. Another big elbow to the face by Rick Rude. Hernandez prowling. looking to get a grab on X-Pac, but deciding not to and going back. Rick Rude whipping X-Pac around the ring. Nice flapjack toss there from Rick Rude. Now he's going to whip X-Pac into his own corner now. Now he's going to tag in Hernandez here. Big boot from the corner. Slamming the head of X-Pac against that big boot of Hernandez. Now a nice stomp on the leg of X-Pac, trying to take some of the height out of the lighter man. Hernandez, a member of the X Division as well, has a lot of flight in his hops. Can fly halfway across the ring, as we see a nice move from X-Pac to send Hernandez down to the mat here. Nice arm drag by X-Pac, countering that speed from Hernandez, as he now gets the back of Hernandez for a huge atomic drop, sending Hernandez down to the mat. We gotta tie it now. Nice reverse neck breaker by X-Pac. Now Hernandez and Joey Ryan are set to face off soon, as we see Hernandez go up to the top rope with X-Pac here. Is he gonna go for... It's a very nice move up the top rope. It's almost like a suplex. I'm not sure exactly which kind of suplex it would be called. There are many different kinds of suplexes. As we see a series of headlocks now between X-Pac and Hernandez, as Hernandez gets another huge atomic drop onto X-Pac. As Hernandez gets in the corner here. X-Pac going up to the top rope for a Hurricane Rana DDT off the top rope, sending Hernandez's bald head right into that mat. X-Pac going towards his corner, but Hernandez grabbing X-Pac before he's able to make a tag. Hernandez now grabbing at the head of X-Pac. X-Pac countering with an armbar. Countered again. Hernandez now pushing away X-Pac, leading into that giant clothesline by Hernandez. Series of punches by Supermax. As now he turns over X-Pac. He's going to try and injure the arm now. That big stomp to the shoulder. Giant axe handle from the big man. Hernandez, not the biggest of men. There are many men bigger than him, but he is the biggest man in this matchup. As we have a drop toe hold to an elbow to the back from two men that are seasoned tag team professionals, not very used to working together. A very big spine buster coming in from Hernandez, countering the starting man, Scotty2Hotty. Now X-Pac tagged in Scotty2Hotty instead of tagging in Gangrel. Very interesting decision, as Gangrel has yet to be in this matchup. And neither has Joey Ryan, as we have a headlock from Scotty2Hotty for the front atomic drop. Now Scotty whipping Hernandez into the referee, into the corner there. Hernandez able to counter with a drop kick, but Scotty2Hotty countering with a nice hip toss into an elbow. Nice flip kick. Scotty2Hotty with a lot of aggression so far in this matchup, countering that giant axe handle, but not able to counter this giant clothesline from Supermax. Now Supermax has got Scotty2Hotty up in a big position for a fall-away slam. A huge fall-away slam, sending him into the ropes. And now Hernandez running over to his corner. His teammates calling for a tag, but it's actually going to bring Scotty2Hotty into the middle of the ring for a pin here. What? Not even a one count here, as Scotty2Hotty kicks out and now gets another clothesline from Hernandez. Hernandez showing off his pecs as ravishing Rick Rude and Joey Ryan take out his teammates, as we get a huge slam of Scotty2Hotty onto the mat. Rick Rude has got to get out of the ring here. He goes for a pin on to Scotty2Hotty. Scotty2Hotty able to kick out. Rick Rude was in the ring for a bit too long. Scotty2Hotty is holding his head, however, as we get a nice head drag takedown, and Joey Ryan go for pin now on. Only one count, as Scotty2Hotty was able to kick out there. Now, Joey Ryan getting whipped into the enemy corner. Drop kicking out of that corner, not wanting to get double teamed by the team of Scotty2Hotty, Gangrel, and X-Pac. And Joey Ryan going out to the outside and stripping our announce table here, taking out the monitors and the top of the table. As we see Rick Rude now grabbing at Scotty2Hotty, sending him into the middle of that ring for Joey Ryan now for a nice mud hole stomp, and he's going to drag Scotty2Hotty right into the middle of the ring. Now going for a pin on Scotty. One. Only one count. As all the members of the left-hand team now attack Joey Ryan, Gangrel, and X-Pac. Stand outside the ring as Hernandez beats on Scotty2Hotty. The ref is telling Hernandez to get out of the ring as Joey Ryan has a Boston Crab on Scotty2Hotty. Gangrel still has not yet entered this match, but was able to interrupt that submission maneuver to save his team the matchup. As you get a nice drop kick in the corner from Scotty2Hotty and a splash. I'm not sure if he got all of that onto Joey Ryan, but he whips Joey Ryan into the corner again. Puts him up on the top rope. Gonna look for a big move off the top rope here. A nice huge arm drag off the top rope, sending Joey Ryan right into the center of the ring. Scotty2Hotty not quite getting all of that flip kick as Joey Ryan was able to roll out of the way. But Scotty2Hotty able to go for a big suplex there, sending Joey Ryan down to the mat. Grabbing at his head once again. Now, nice scoop slam by Scotty2Hotty, the veteran. Now he's going to send X-Pac in as Joey Ryan looked to be running to make a tag to his tag partners, but decided not to, and instead whips X-Pac towards his tag partners. He's going to look for a tag team maneuver with one of his idols, Rick Rude, as they work together for a very nice fall-away slam and neckbreaker combination. As Joey Ryan now heads out to the outside, Rick Rude sends X-Pac to the outside of the ring. X-Pac countering, though, with a huge splash, but missing Rick Rude. The Ravishing One now trying to put some offense onto X-Pac here. X-Pac is also often been recalled by several different names. He'd be going by Six-Pac in the WCW as he puts Rick Rude up in a tree of woe for a nice rub of the boot to the face, as that pretty face of Ravishing Rick Rude gets smashed into the mat by X-Pac. He drags Rick Rude into the middle of the ring, going for a pin here. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Not even, only a 1 count. Rick Rude able to kick out quite quickly as X-Pac has got to put more damage onto Rick Rude here. X-Pac ducking out of that clothesline from behind as Rick Rude tags in Joey Ryan. A nice huge arm drag by X-Pac, using all that momentum and his body weight to send Joey Ryan down to the mat. Joey Ryan countering, sending X-Pac over the top rope onto the apron and suplexing him back right into the center of the ring. Now a nice rub of the boot onto the face of X-Pac. Gonna bust open the face of X-Pac, cut open the face. And now the big man Supermex coming into that ring. He's gonna work with X-Pac here, try and make that blood spill a little bit more, try and finish this matchup for his team to go on to Superbrawl. Nice elbow to the leg once again by X-Pac. So we have the two fighting off here. Belly to belly suplex by the big man Supermex. Series of punches by Hernandez to that bloody face of X-Pac as he drags X-Pac into the middle of the ring. Goes for a pin here. 1. Only 1 count. X-Pac able to kick out quite quickly as Gangrel is getting a bit antsy and wants in this matchup. As we see a huge Hurricane Rana from X-Pac. Gangrel having to drop to the outside here. Huge clothesline from Hernandez. Tagging Rick Rude in now. You can see blood all over the face of X-Pac as he gets sent to the outside. Out to the apron by Rick Rude. A kick, and now a suplex back into the middle of this ring. As Joey Ryan gets back out onto the apron, and Hernandez comes back in. Frequent tags by the team on the right for a pin here. 1. Only a 1 count. X-Pac has been in the ring for quite some time. Gangrel is still frustrated. He wants to be part of this matchup, and now he's going to spar a bit with Hernandez, even though he is not the legal man. Rick Rude also getting suplexed into the ring by X-Pac. A nice sideways suplex by Hernandez. Hernandez suplexing his own tag partner, ravishing Rick Rude and tackling Scotty2Hotty. The Supermax has gone mad in this ring here tonight, as he's just attacking everybody in this ring, teammate or no, as we get a nice punch from X-Pac. And now, X-Pac gonna tag in Gangrel. He's gonna come into the ring here and punch Supermax and punch Joey Ryan down to the mat as Rick Rude gets back to his corner here. Nice headlock by Hernandez, countering that punch, sending Gangrel down to the mat. Gangrel is a very fresh man, but Hernandez has been on a roll. He's just destroying everyone. And that belly-to-belly suplex sends Gangrel down to the mat. Another clothesline by Hernandez sends Gangrel down. A boot to the leg, arm of Gangrel. A nice DDT by Gangrel, using a little bit of speed to get an upper hand on Hernandez. As they tie up once again. Head drag takedown into an elbow by Gangrel to Hernandez. Gangrel still very fresh, but he's going to want to try and keep Hernandez in his corner. He's going to want to make a lot of tags, as you see the nice spinebuster combination by Gangrel. Hernandez is looking like he's had enough of it, as he's going to get suplexed once again. Not as impressive as the belly-to-belly suplex by Hernandez. Series of smashes of the head as we get a pin here from Gangrel. 1 count only. Hernandez able to kick out and now actually run to his corner and get Joey Ryan back in this match. Joey Ryan now facing off against Gangrel. Two men who have never really met before. Joey Ryan, a fairly new wrestler. Gangrel, a member of the WWF generation. As you see, Joey Ryan gets suplexed into the middle of the ring from the outside here. But Ryan able to counter with a punch to the gut. Now he's going to send Gangrel over that top rope to the apron and suplex him now into the middle of the ring. And now he might go for a pin here. No, actually picking up Gangrel. Then he's going to get whipped into the rings for a nice flapjack by Gangrel, sending him down to the mat. Gangrel does not think he has enough damage yet. Onto Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan punches the gut, telling him, yeah, I got enough fight left in me for this matchup to go on for a while. As the two tie up now. Nice armbar by Gangrel to Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan now being put in a submission maneuver by Gangrel, stretching the arm and the back, but able to quickly get out of that maneuver is Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan now with a nice DDT, jumping over the back of Gangrel. Both Hernandez and Rick Rude going to congratulate him, maybe call for a tag. He's been in the ring for quite some time. A little less time than Gangrel, but Gangrel was his first time in this matchup. As you see a series of strikes from Gangrel to the shoulders of Joey Ryan. Ryan countering that as well, ducking out of the way of that kick. Gangrel looking dazed as he gets sent out to the apron here. And now he's going to get suplexed back into this ring by Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan tying up, sending Gangrel across the ropes. Not able to connect there. But now he gets sent across the ropes. And Gangrel is able to connect with another huge flapjack. Gangrel's tag partner, Scotty2Hotty, calling for a tag here. He wants to get in this matchup. We got a double arm suplex by Gangrel. And Joey Ryan just rolls to the outside. He gets sent back in by Scotty2Hotty and Gangrel with that giant knee. A boot, rather, to the head. Gangrel calling for a big move. A nice lift DDT as X-Pac tackles Hernandez away. Gangrel drags Joey Ryan into the middle of the ring. Gonna go for a pin here. 1, 2, Oh my. Ravishing Rick Rude able to save Joey Ryan in this matchup. As we see Gangrel go for a very nice powerbomb. But Joey Ryan able to counter and send Gangrel down to the mat. As Rick Rude now gets into this ring. Headlock by Gangrel for an elbow to the face now. X-Pac dazed on the outside. As we see the two tie up again. And now Rick Rude is being bloodied. Joey Ryan is bloody. As we get a nice reverse DDT neckbreaker with some swagger from Rick Rude as he goes for a pin here. I don't believe that was for a pin here. As Rick Rude gets sent out of the ring. This is for Joey Ryan and Hernandez having to get out of the ring. As Gangrel now gets attacked on the outside with a nice powerbomb. Countered by Gangrel into a huge DDT. Gangrel getting sent into the ring now by Hernandez. Rick Rude following quickly. Going to try and capitalize on this. As Gangrel gets sent to the outside by Hernandez. Joey Ryan picking up Gangrel. Going to send him into those steel steps. Sending him over those steel steps. As X-Pac and Scotty2Hotty slowly make their way over to their tag partner here on the outside. As Joey Ryan sends Gangrel into the middle of the ring here. Scotty2Hotty holding his head. He is damaged. As Rick Rude taunts Gangrel. He has a 4 count. He gets back into the ring at that 4 count. As Gangrel rolls to the outside here. He's running into this corner here. Trying to run away from Hernandez. But he gets caught. He gets tripped over those steel steps. Just like Hernandez does. Rick Rude getting caught by Scotty2Hotty. And getting sent into Joey Ryan. But Rick Rude trying to grab at Scotty2Hotty as well. We're having pandemonium here as Hernandez gets sent into that steel pole. Now once again your legal men are Rick Rude and Gangrel here. As we saw Rick Rude try and position Scotty2Hotty. Rick Rude at a 6 count decides to get back into the ring here. Gangrel and Rick Rude, the two legal men, back in this ring as they tie up together. Scotty2Hotty has got to get out of the ring here. As Rick Rude gets put in the corner but counters and puts Gangrel in the corner. Gangrel able to counter and get the back of Rick Rude for a nice jawbreaker to Rude, sending him down to the mat. It looked like he was going to go for a submission move over there, but Rude countered for a nice discus. As you see him turn over and put a nice Cobra clutch onto Gangrel, but Gangrel able to reach out to the ropes and break that maneuver. And now Rick Rude is going for a pile driver here, busting open the head of Gangrel. Gangrel might be finished here. As you see Rick Rude whip around Gangrel for a huge clothesline, sending him down to the mat and go for a pin now. Only 1 count. Gangrel still has enough energy left in him, even though he's been busted open here. Nice head drag into submission maneuver by Gangrel. As we see the referee getting in the way, everyone getting in the way, but Joey Ryan able to save Rick Rude this time from that submission maneuver as Scotty2Hotty gets out of the ring, and the ref trying to grab at Joey Ryan to get him out of the ring here. We see Rick Rude spacing Gangrel towards the corner here, and Rude able to make a tag to Hernandez for a huge punch to his face. And a nice hit to X-Pac here. So Hernandez tries to attack Gangrel here. Grabbing at the head of Gangrel. He's going to go for a nice snap suplex. However, he sent Gangrel closer to his tag partner's side. As he goes for a pin here, he's way too close. Only 1 count. Gangrel still has enough energy apparently. As Hernandez now going to tag in Rick Rude. Gangrel looking for a tag here, tagging in the only member of his team not bloodied already, Scotty2Hotty. As Rude and Scott just keep running into each other. Rude deciding to tag in Ryan. As Ryan now whips Scotty2Hotty into that tag corner. And they run into each other for a scoop slam from Joey Ryan to Scotty2Hotty. Scotty2Hotty started this matchup against Rick Rude, but is going to end perhaps against Joey Ryan if he can get a pin. If either of these men can get a pin in the 6-man matchup. Joey Ryan is calling for Scotty2Hotty to get up here. He's going to do a nice suplex, but no. A nice knee to the head by Scotty2Hotty, as he's got able to counter that. And now he's got X-Pac, a fresh man in, against Rick Rude's protege, Joey Ryan, as it were, as we get a nice suplex by X-Pac. The leg showing his strength for how of a light man he is. Still able to hold him up for that long. One. Only a 1 count. Nice kick to the gut by X-Pac. X-Pac and Ryan running into each other here, as Ryan now tagging in Rude. The Ravishing One able to get a headlock onto X-Pac for a nice elbow to the face. All the blood strewed around this ring. And a nice DDT by Rick Rude. And now he's going to drag X-Pac into the middle of the ring. You can see his blood on the mat. Not even a 1 count. The ref couldn't get his hand down to the mat. But X-Pac dragging him down to the mat. Going for a one-legged Boston Crab onto Rick Rude. And then everyone gets into the ring to try and stop this. Scotty was able to get in the way there. And now the ref is trying to get order there. Rude tried to go for a pin onto X-Pac, but the ref couldn't see it due to all the other guys in the ring here. You see Hernandez and Scotty fighting against each other. Rude and X-Pac in the middle of the ring here. As you see a dropkick avoided by Rude. Scotty finally gets it out of the ring at a 3 count. Rude getting sent into the corner here. And now X-Pac going to go up to the top rope for a nice Hurricane Rana DDT off of the top rope. And now X-Pac picking up Rude. He's going to go for a nice Hurricane Rana, sending Rude down to the mat. Will X-Pac go for a pin here? He's calling for Rude to get up here. He's preparing for a big move here. A nice buster, sending him fat down into the mat, going for a pin. 1, 2, 3. X-Pac, Gangrel, and Scotty2Hotty go on in the Superbrawl Series.